Fortnite Season 3 has had a very, very big emphasis on sprites, and they have been quite the hit feature throughout the season. Sure, they have started to fall off a little bit, and people are getting a bit burnt out, but, I mean, it's still what has defined this whole season. But the season is coming to a close, and people are starting to worry that their sprite collections are going to all be turned into literal dust, which makes Season 4 look a little less appealing than most season launches do. So today I've decided we're going to take a look into Season 4 and the future of Fortnite and see if Season 4 is already doomed from the get-go. Because think about it, like so many people have been putting so much time into collecting these sprites and trading these sprites and everything to do with these sprites, and they're all going to be gone. Like, does anyone really care about just winning a game these days? Or is that not really what people play Fortnite for anymore? We are going to be talking a little bit into leaks at the moment, so if you're a little bit cautious of that, maybe just skip ahead or avoid this video. But so far, it's looking like Season 4 is going to be a Gaming Legends themed season. Kind of like how Chapter 2 Season 5 was, but instead this time all the collabs are going to be in the Battle Pass. Which already sounds good and everything, like sure, everyone wants to play the game to get their favourite gaming characters in their Fortnite lockers. That's a good incentive, but we've been hitting level 200 since Chapter 2 release, and it's obviously kind of getting a little old, even just doing that normally now. Even with this though, I still feel like Season 4 is going to need more, because after everything that's happened this season, I think it's going to be a little hard just to head back to a normal Fortnite season, where all you do is level up your battle pass and just win games. My first long form that I made a couple weeks ago now was talking about how if Season 4 has a strong central gimmick that brings people in, like rivalries did in Showdown, and like sprites have been doing this season, then we could be entering a new prime of Fortnite, but after the sprites, we're going to need something that is a little more grounded in Fortnite, because I feel like the sprites have been too different. I've seen many people complaining that they're just like, they want to just win the games, why bother with the sprites? That's really the trickiest part coming into Season 4, because the community is very split at the moment. Like, me personally, I've loved getting sprites, I've loved hunting for them, I've loved mastering them, everything, I've loved seeing which new ones come out and whatnot, but once they're gone, I don't think I will mind too much. But there are some people that seem like they're going to be genuinely devastated that their sprites are disappearing, and they're going to be begging for a new season of sprites, or a new sprite drop, or just for sprites to be a permanent feature now. And as good as that would be, I really don't think that that's gonna happen. Like, look at Fortnite now. Can you imagine having sprites in for the rest of Fortnite? Like, all these sprites are just gonna stay? I just don't see it happening. Like, I don't see a world where that is going to happen. And it just makes it weird. It makes Season 4 really difficult to get started, because we need a big gimmick that's going to get us, like, looking forward to the season. Because if we are just looking at another normal Fortnite season coming up ahead, it's not really going to catch many people's eye, let's be honest. I think one thing that Season 4 should really look into is Showdown. We had Showdown before Runners, and I've heard several people say that it is a top 5 Fortnite season, and top 10 is a pretty common consensus around the season. This season kept Battle Royale as a Battle Royale, like it didn't change the game that much, but it added the rivalry mechanic. The rivalry mechanic was pretty simple. It was, you go to a rivalry board, you activate a rivalry, it marks someone, you duel with this person, either you die and they win, or they die and you win, and if you win, you get one little funny number added to your total rivalries won. This ended up being quite the flex, and it kept people playing to grind their rivalries to see how big they could get the number. And even I myself fell for this. I ended up getting 1,268 rivalries throughout the season. I was hooked. Just go to a rivalry board the moment one's over and activate a new one so we can get more and get more. We need to get as many as we can in this game, and every kill we need to get is a rivalry. Like, it was addicting and it was really fun. and it played into the whole gimmick of the season. And it, can you tell I like the season? I don't know. I feel like it was very good because it was still normal Fortnite. Like, it was a revived idea from Chapter 2, Season 5, just turned into a whole season, and it worked really well. It's a simple thing that can just boost a season so much further. Like, if you look at that compared to the sprites this season, the sprites have turned Fortnite from a battle royale to an extraction shooter. And a lot of people want it to stay as an extraction shooter. Are they really going to do that? Like, it doesn't seem feasible. In my opinion, yes, the sprites have been great, but I think they've changed the game too much, to the point where people are going to struggle to go back. So looking into Season 4, we need a simple gimmick that's just keeping the game as a battle royale, but also it needs to keep people engaged, and to keep playing the game without making them need this constant dopamine rush of get a new sprite, get a new sprite, get a new sprite, master this new sprite, find this new rare sprite, oh, new sprites dropping, we need to get all of them. Like, do you see my point or not? Season 4 has a heavy weight on its shoulders. If it goes well, Fortnite will be in a very good position leading into Chapter 8. But after Season 3, are we really going to be able to keep this pace up? Like, I have faith in Epic. They've been doing well for Season 2. I adored Season 2. And I have been adoring Season 3. Although it has gotten a little old, it has been one of the best seasons in a long time. But can they keep it up? And can they find a way to keep people playing the game after everything that's happened this season? That's just really what they need to balance. I think we should look at what they could add as a substitute to sprites, or as a potential solution to sprites. I just don't really know though. Like, what do we know? What do we think Epic's cooking up behind the scenes? That's not really reality. My prediction is that they're gonna follow what Season 5 did. That's kind of what Showdown did. They followed something from Season 5. But I think they're just gonna add more collabs throughout the season to keep people anticipating, because I'm pretty sure most of the collabs in Chapter 2 Season 5 were teased beforehand. Before coming to the game, there was some form of teaser. Like, for instance, Stealthy Stronghold, whole POI teasing the Predator collab. Like, stuff like that, it's keeping people hooked. People were thinking Jurassic Park was coming to the game. It keeps people guessing, and they want to hop in game and check out these locations and make their own theories and everything. I feel like Season 5 is really slept on, and I feel like this season, Season 4, if it is a Gaming Legends season, could go really well if they follow this sort of pacing. But they might not, which is always a worry, because you never know what Epic's going to do. Obviously, they could follow the route of just adding a new game-changing feature, like the rivalry mechanic, or like the sprite mechanic. But I think people might be getting a little sick of these huge features, honestly. I mean, no one really complained about the rivalry mechanic except for the pacing of the games. Like, a lot of games went really fast, and I think that bothered people. But, like, especially with Season 3, I don't think people are going to want this huge new gimmick next season. Like, it's kind of like with Chapter 6. We had Godzilla, and Godzilla was like, whoa, this is like Armor of Doom, but it's balanced and it's accessible. This is cool. And then we had a break in Season 2. But then in Galactic Battle, we had the Death Star, and it was like, whoa, this is cool. And then in Season 3, we had Superman, and then we had Megazord. As like, everyone got sick of it after a while. Like, sure, it was cool at first, but it just, like, I don't know, people just stopped liking it after a while. And I feel like that's going to happen with these huge new innovative features that Epic keep on adding. And do they even have the capacity to pull off another huge thing like the sprite mechanic and the rivalry system? Are they running out of ideas? Do they have a whole bank of these things cooked up? Like, it's hard to know. It's hard to see what Season 4 is going to be like, because Epic is still so central on get your sprites, get your new sprites, master your sprites, trade your sprites, everything sprite, sprite, sprite. Like, we're not getting a break from sprites. And I feel like they're not going to close the door on sprites until Season 4. and that's going to harm Season 4 because I feel like there's going to be a lack of advertising and then a lack of retention and then a lack of players and then a lack of money, and it all just will topple down kind of like it did with Chapter 6. But we're obviously just going to have to wait and see. I've done this video without a script, so I know it's been pretty messy. But to summarize everything, I feel like Season 4 just needs to go back to Battle Royale, to what made Fortnite good. Fortnite is, and has been, for the past almost 9 years, a Battle Royale game. And I think it should stay a Battle Royale game. So I think they need to not only balance a good new feature to get people excited for the new season and to get them distracted from just, oh, the sprites are disappearing, but they also need to keep it as Fortnite. We're still playing Fortnite, so it should stay as Fortnite, and it should stay like in the realm of what we know. I feel like Season 4 is going to be a pretty low season in terms of player counts, player retention, and all those sorts of things. But if they keep up Fortnite as well as balancing new Fortnite, Season 4 and Chapter 8 are going to be in a very good spot going forward. Well, that's going to do it for this video. This has been a bit of a weird topic to discuss, so let me know if I conveyed my thoughts and feelings well about Season 4, and let me know some of your feelings down below in the comments if you'd like to. Any form of support, a subscribe, a like, a comment, or a share would be greatly appreciated from me, and also joining my new Discord. I should have it in the description, so fingers crossed for that, but there should be a short out on my channel explaining everything about it if you want to join. So, with all of that said, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye!